And what Senator Schumer is going to do tomorrow, it is fatuous, it is fraudulent, and it is an insult to the Senate, and it is a disservice to every American citizen who believes in the rule of law.
Welcome back to Hot News Today. Tonight, I'm diving straight into the firestorm sweeping the Senate. Senator John Kennedy's explosive response to the impeachment charges against Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas. Kennedy says these charges are as serious as an aneurysm, and ignoring them, that's a slap in the face to every American paying attention. Before I get rolling, hit that like button and subscribe if you want the real story behind the headlines. Let's jump in. Kennedy doesn't want you distracted by legal jargon or endless gotcha arguments. He says, forget about the snow bros and internet trolls. This is the House of Representatives after months of digging, bringing 2 articles of impeachment against Mayorkas. These aren't just political stunts. Kennedy insists they're the real deal.
I want you to forget for a moment the debate over the law and the process and how many lawyers can dance on the head of a pin, and think about what will be happening here over the next 2 days. You just heard on the floor of the United States Senate what I heard. The United States House of Representatives. As I said the other day, we're not talking about some snow bro who likes chicken McNuggets and weed and has an opinion. We're not talking about some game boy with a ketamine stash who's living in his parents' basement and who has an opinion, though both are entitled to have an opinion. We're talking about the United States House of Representatives. After investigating, not for days, but for months, has voted to bring 2 charges, 2 articles of impeachment that are serious. They're serious as an aneurysm. This doesn't happen very often. It's happened only 22 times in our country's almost 250-year history. And every single time, except when the impeached public official has quit, the United States Senate did its job. We held a trial. We allowed both sides to present their evidence, including the United States House of Representatives. But not this time. You're going to see tomorrow Senator Schumer move to table these impeachment articles and accusations. And he's going to tell you that there's no evidence.
He reminds us impeachment is rare, only 22 times in 250 years. And every single time before, unless somebody quit, the Senate held a full trial. Evidence, arguments, the works. But this time, Kennedy says Majority Leader Chuck Schumer is ready to pull the plug before anyone even hears a single word of evidence. Kennedy's challenge: how can you know there's nothing there if you won't even listen? Now Kennedy isn't holding back. He's calling Schumer's plan a flat-out cover-up, a whitewash. He says this isn't about guilt or innocence, but pure politics. Protect your own, block the process, and hope the public shrugs it off. But Kennedy's not buying it. The American people may be poor under President Biden, he says, but they're not stupid. They know a sham when they see one.
And here's what I want you to ask him. How do you know? How do you know? Because you haven't heard the evidence. In every other case of impeachment, except when the public official quit, the United States Senate heard the evidence. We let both sides present their case, and then we decide. But not this time. And you know what? It has nothing to do with the evidence. And it has nothing to do with what's right. This is raw gut politics. And you know it, and I know it, and the American people know it. The American people may be poorer under President Biden, but they are not stupid. They know a whitewash when they see it. And what Senator Schumer is going to do tomorrow, it is fatuous, it is fraudulent, and it is an insult to the Senate, and it is a disservice to every American citizen who believes in the rule of law.
To Kennedy, this isn't just a fight over Mayorkas. It's about the Senate's honor, its duty, its soul. Every impeachment before got a fair shake. Why not this one? He calls it fatuous, fraudulent, and a disservice to every citizen who believes the Senate stands for justice. So, what do you think? Is Kennedy right to call out Schumer, or is this just high drama on Capitol Hill? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more raw, unfiltered political news, subscribe to Hot News Today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.